What is up, Eastern Oregon? This is Dodzy with EOAlive Sports, and today I'm joined by EOU Women's Wrestling's Irma Retano. Irma, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. National qualifiers. Is it your first time qualifying for nationals?
No, my first year I did, but you didn't have to qualify because it wasn't I don't know what they call it, sanctioned or whatever. Yeah.
But this one you actually
Yes.
had to place third or better. Well, how many allocations did your weight have?
6.
Six allocations?
Five.
Five allocations? Yeah. So what place did you finish at the CCCs?
Third.
That's pretty good. That's pretty dang good. And you really didn't start wrestling until college?
Yeah, I just would, like Marco sometimes, I guess, beat me up, but that's about it. Yeah.
Yeah, so you really, organized wrestling, your first time was college.
Yep.
And so you came to EOU. Why? Why'd you come here?
My older brother used to play football here, and then my other brother Marco wrestled here. Well, and he coaches here now. But I don't know. I just wanted to be close to Marco, I guess. Really was the main reason. And
did you know that you were going to play basketball when you came?
Yes. Yeah.
So
that was the plan. Yeah.
The plan was to play basketball.
Wrestling was never anything I thought I'd ever do. So.
Okay, so you played basketball your freshman and sophomore or redshirt freshman year.
Yeah.
Which was during COVID, weird time. Why'd you switch? Why'd you switch from basketball to wrestling?
Didn't really like it, I guess. I thought it'd be different. I don't know. Not for me, I guess. Basketball was cool. I don't know. Maybe it was here or something, but
just wasn't your thing.
Yeah, no.
But it was in high school. You loved basketball in high school.
Yeah, I still love basketball. I just think I don't know what it was, but I don't know.
So you move on to the wrestling team. Wrestling completely different than basketball. Wrestling's a one-on-one. You know, there is team aspect to it, but really it's just a one-on-one combat sport. Mm-hmm. That's a big change.
Yeah.
But you'd been around wrestling your whole life, essentially, because you're brothers.
Yeah, they wrestled their whole lives, so
okay,
I was always watching it.
So for you, like, who do you emulate, like, wrestling? Like, who do you want to be like? Like, who are you trying to style-wise?
Probably my older brother Marco. He's a mean wrestler and super fun to watch, and always he just looks like he's having fun.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, and I don't know. He's just sick, awesome person to watch.
Sick, awesome person to watch.
Yeah.
What about like outside of wrestling? Who's your hero?
Probably my mom.
Yeah, why?
She's just been through a lot and done a lot for us, and doesn't ever complain about it. But she's got a lot to complain about, but always just, yeah. Good person, probably the best person I've ever met. So,
what's been your best experience since you've been at EOU? It doesn't have to be sports related. Just what's the one thing that sticks out in your mind?
Probably meeting my best friend here, Macy. She's on the basketball team. Meeting her, yeah.
I know who she is.
Yeah,
that's awesome. And then what's been your worst experience?
The COVID year was pretty bad, I guess.
It was pretty bad for everybody.
Yeah, I didn't like it.
It was brutal.
Yeah.
I don't even like to say that word.
Yeah.
My son was a freshman. My oldest daughter was a sophomore. My youngest daughter was like 5th grade or 6th grade. My son was a freshman though. So his first year of high school, he didn't even get to go to school. Mm-hmm. And it was just, it affected a lot of people in a bad way. What about outside of wrestling? Like, what are you going to school for?
I want to be a elementary teacher or either open up a daycare. At least as of now, if something else happens, then okay. But
what are you studying though?
My major is multidisciplinary studies with a minor in communication.
Minor in communications.
Yeah.
And where do you see yourself like 10 years from now?
No idea, honestly. Like, not a clue.
No,
Hopefully happy, but I don't know.
Not looking that far into the future. When wrestling-wise, as you go to nationals, what's your goal?
To win it. That would be awesome. Yeah. Ideal.
And what about your team goal? Your team's goal?
I hope everyone All-Americans.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it'd be cool if we placed higher than we did last year too. But yeah, that'd be awesome to see everybody All-American.
Yeah, it would be sweet.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the ultimate goal, right? Everybody bring back an All-American. That would be awesome. What about pineapple on pizza?
It's good. I like it.
You look like a pineapple on pizza person. Would you order it?
I don't know. I'd probably just order pepperoni, but I wouldn't mind it if it was there.
If it was there?
Yeah.
What's your favorite food ever?
Grilled cheese is pretty good, but quesadillas and grilled cheese.
I'm taking quesadilla over grilled cheese all day
My
long.
brother makes a really good grilled cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're both pretty good, but I'm taking quesadilla over grilled cheese all day.
Yeah.
So, superpower. If you could have a superpower, what superpower are you gonna?
Probably be invisible.
Invisible's the jankiest one of them all. Why you want to be invisible?
Because I could steal people's money when they're not looking.
But you could also you'd be and you know who else wanted to be invisible that I interviewed? Sade. And you know what she said? She said it was so I could hear people talking when they didn't know I was there.
No, I just want like their money or food or something.
Their money or their food.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's wow. I'm going to ask you the same question I asked Liv. And you didn't wrestle in high school, so it might be a little bit different, might be a little bit different answer. If there's okay, so what's your take on boys wrestling girls, first off?
I'm with Liv. It's just a fight, so like
You can separate?
Yeah.
And so if there was a boys tournament and a girls tournament going on at the same time, you think that girls should be able to double dip, like wrestling both?
Yeah, because every girl should get an opportunity, whatever, and I think Liv touched on it too. People are sensitive that their son's going to get beat, but when they do get beat, they're still pretty sensitive about it. Like that girl she mentioned earlier, like
yeah, the girl in Arizona.
She's still getting hate for it, and like people were saying that the kids in her bracket weren't tough, so it's a win or lose situation. So I don't know. Everyone should.
Okay, so I agree with you 100%. I'm all about if a girl beats a boy, so be it. They're better. But the flip side of that and the devil's advocate side is that you wouldn't like. The girls fans aren't going to want boys wrestling in the girls tournament, right?
Yeah, I guess.
So it's like we're gonna have these conversations forever. It's crazy. I'm a huge advocate of women's wrestling for the simple fact that I think it needs to be separate. Like I think girls need to wrestle girls, and it's just one of those things where it gives an even playing field. And I don't say that like thinking men are better than women. I say it more than we're just different. We're built different. Boys are different than girls. Yeah. It's just, it's true. What about if you had to pick a superhero? What superhero would you be?
Spider-Man.
Why?
He's awesome. He's my favorite superhero.
Why?
He's got spidey senses. He's hilarious. He's smart. He's strong.
And he's your generation's like superhero too. Like your generation can relate better with Spider-Man than any other generation. What about if you had to choose one or the other, the beach or the mountains?
Probably the mountains.
Why?
I hate the sand.
You do?
Yeah, and the ocean's a little scary.
The sand is messy. That is the messy part about the beach. It's not fun when you get done and you have sand all over your car and in between your toes.
Yeah, for like the
other
next
places.
Week.
Yeah. This wrestling community that's been built at EOU, it's really strong. Like LeGrand, the wrestling community is really strong. What part of that do you like the most? Like, what do you enjoy about it?
I feel like if I wanted to ask anybody for help, wrestling wise or something, like literally anybody, I feel like they'd be willing to help me in some sort of way.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool.
I really enjoy the fact that it's from the ground up in this town. Like kids all the way up to college level kids, they all kind of know each other. You know what I mean? There's like there's a there's a reciprocation, and that helps with not only you guys, but it helps the high school kids, it helps the middle school kids, it helps the mat club kids, and it just makes wrestling stronger in this community. Couple more questions, and I'll get you out of here. You got your phone?
Yes.
All right, pull it out.
Okay.
What was the last song that you listened to?
Hurt by Johnny Cash.
Hurt by Johnny. I would have never guessed that coming out.
Yeah.
Why that song?
I like sad music, and sometimes it gets me pumped. So.
Sad music gets you pumped?
Yeah.
She said so. Okay, let's ask this question. Do you wear like earbuds or something before you wrestle?
Yeah.
What do you listen to?
El Rey by Vicente Fernandez.
I know who Vicente Fernandez
Yeah.
is.
It was Marco's walkout song. And
so you just pump it?
Yeah. Grew up on it, so it just gets me fired up. I don't know. Makes me want to hurt somebody.
What about last question. If I'm a senior in high school, same thing. They sat me in front of you and said, Irma, recruit Dodzy to come wrestle for EOU Women's Wrestling. What are you going to tell me?
I'm going to tell you that you're going to feel welcome here, and if you need help, there's going to be help anywhere. If it's not from one coach, it's the other coach. I personally I get to have Marco in my corner now, so that's the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just support everywhere from teammates and coaches, so.
I love it. Eastern Oregon, she's EOU Women's Wrestling's national qualifier, Irma Retano. I'm Dodzy. Irma, thank you.
Thank you.